Good evening, it's Benny here. This is my second sketchbook tour. Compared to the last video, I will go through this one a little faster. That's because there are more drawings in it and there is less to say about each one. In this sketchbook, only a few drawings are made with a reference picture. That's so because I didn't want to spend too much time on it, or because I wasn't inspired by a specific picture. That's all about the introduction. Let's start. This is a felt sheep I drew, this one. And this is a teapot. Here are just some doodles. I always write down when I forget to draw the picture, but I don't do it afterwards. In those 2 pages I did some texture variations. Here are some nature related scenes. Here you can see a shadow of a bone and a stool. Here I spent a little more time on this picture, and this depends on what you want to see. Perhaps it's a curtain, or there are some massive pillars with shadows behind. And this picture is from the anime Mushishi. Here it's a little blurred, that's because of the paper. The pencil doesn't stick too well on this paper, and so it gets blurred. Most of the time when I drew with a pen, I was in the train traveling from school to home. Here you can see a deer in a wheat field. This drawing is drawn with a reference picture. It's from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And this one is just a lizard. Here you can see a frog hanging from a branch. And a house with a garden. Perhaps you know this furry fellow, this is a fennec. And here I did some leg training, so how the legs are positioned. This is a spider monkey. And this is just a random doodle, as well as the following ones here. This one is made by heart. I feel like this puppy isn't jumping by itself. It's more like it's picked up here on the neck. Looks a little strange. This horse is drawn with a reference picture, and I don't know what that is exactly. There are some other strange pictures. Here are some glasses and a car. Here is another fennec and a puffin. This is a lamp and a stingray, all drawn by heart. This dragon is drawn by a reference picture. This eagle as well, I think. This feather was drawn with a real reference, but I don't find it anymore. And this parrot is drawn by heart. I like this image because it is supposed to be a railway going into a tunnel, and it's a little elevated, but it more looks like it's a man with a thick jacket and here are his arms, and here is his hood and the body. This should represent a wand. This is a girl riding on a pencil through space. This is the map of Switzerland and the pig on the side. And this is an earth elemental dragon. I drew this one from a reference. And this bat is drawn by heart. This shadow woman is drawn with a reference picture. And here, don't look at the wolf, it's about this spear. I tried to draw a force field, but I failed miserably. Now comes the wolf, and I drew this by reference picture. And this cheetah as well. I looked that the horizon here and the hill here are aligned. Here I stayed up a little late for studying. Here I was drawing faces, and the next day after I drew this one, I thought that this face looked like from a meme artist. Another few faces, and I hope this isn't a real person, because then his arm would be broken. This is a diver hauled up from a huge hand, and an apple. I tried to make a man made out of stone. And here I tried to draw a dragon on top of a tower, or a tower-like stone. And this is a bell. I drew this from this lizard from a reference picture. And here I made a skeleton version. This I tried to think where the bone should be. Here is another castle and a dragon. This is, I extracted this figure out of a painting, and I like this one. I like the landscape I drew here, and I don't know if you see this, but this should be a cave. Here is the water. Here are the walls, and here are stalagmites and stalactites. And this is a wolf. I think everyone knows Olaf from Frozen. And this is a person jumping onto a wall. This is drawn from reference. And this is a man hanging from a bar. First I drew this dinosaur, and then I thought mirroring it is always hard, so I try it. This is a girl balancing, and a sloth. This is a picture of our church. We had a big event there and built out of cardboard boxes here a huge wall. It's a little hard to see. Here another abstract picture. This is a dragon who looked quite cute, so I thought it is a baby dragon. This is a iguana. Here is a huge building with a front view, and this is with the top view, but it is a different building, I guess. Those are some other strange ones. Here I made some positioning and tried the Iron Man pose, but it doesn't look quite right. This looks better, this surfing man. Here is a dragonfly. And a little child watching into an aquarium. Here's a man jumping from a podest. On those 2 days here and here I went out hiking. This is the day I came back. Here I made an elemental orb again, but I don't know which kind of orb this one is. But the next ones are clearer. This is a rock here. This is a water elemental. This is an acid elemental. And those are black slimes catching bats, and here you see a snake as well. Here. This is the view out of my chamber. This is the stairs up and down. Here it would be here. This is my door with the things that hanging, with the pictures hanging from my door. This is a skater, and this is an album cover of the band Minutes Till Midnight. Here is another one by heart, or two to be exactly. This is should be an electric elemental, but it doesn't look quite right. Here is a tooth with a toothbrush and a log with some logs stuck into it. This is a fennec fighting with a scorpion in the horn. This is a view from a person from on top. Here someone told me that graffitis are nice to learn shadowing and dimension, so that it goes back here where it's dark. So I tried it once. Here I tried to make a wood arm here with it's kind of inspired by roots, and this is a broom. This person has a fire caster, and here is a picture of Lindy Beige. This is his face here, where he is in a shooting range in Switzerland. Here is another mirrored image, and this is a horse eating sugar out of the hand of a person. So I finished my sketchbook tour. Have a nice week, Benny.